Today we're going to be making this delicious, smooth caramel custard. It's just a melt in the mouth. Hi everyone and welcome to Akshata's Recipes. Today I'm going to show you a recipe that really brings a big smile to my face and a warm fuzzy feeling in my tummy. I'm sure many of you too love this dessert. It's caramel custard. I love caramel custard, especially the ones which you get in the Irani restaurants. They're so yummy. So today I'm going to show you a very easy and simple way of making this caramel custard at home, and the end result is just divine and yummy, and it gets ready also pretty quickly. Now I'm making mine in the oven, but I will also show you, or I'll leave tips at the end of the video as to how else can you make it if you don't have an oven at home. So keep watching the video till the end, because you can make this even though you don't have an oven. So friends, let's head on to my kitchen and make this yummy recipe. Before that, let me remind you that if you like this video, please hit the like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already, and become a part of Akshata's Recipes family. And once you have subscribed, click the bell so every time I put up a new video, you'll get a message that Akshata has put up a video or a vlog, and you won't miss out any of the fun that's happening on my channel. So let's get started, friends, with this amazing caramel custard. Now first we're going to make the caramel. So for this, I've taken about 6 tablespoons of sugar and 1/3 cup of water in a pan and heated it over a low to medium flame. And you have to stir it continuously, keeping an eye on it so that it doesn't burn. So in this way, you will just keep stirring it. It does change its consistency. It will start bubbling. Then it will even thicken up to a very whitish layer. But keep stirring, and finally you will get the end result of some beautiful caramel. So these are the different stages. First, it will just turn into a light liquid with some bubbles. Then it will start bubbling very vigorously. Then it will start changing color to a very light golden brown. Now I like this very light golden brown, so I stuck with this. But if you want a very dark color, you can just wait for a little while longer and keep heating it up till you get that color. So it changes into this very thick whitish substance. It almost looks like salt, rock salt. Don't worry, just keep stirring. With the heat, it will again change to this very smooth consistency. And finally, you will get this color. Like I said, if you want a darkish color, just stir it for a little while longer. And then just apply some butter onto the ramekins or the ceramic bowls, the ones which are microwave proof or oven proof. And just pour this caramel and evenly spread it out all over the base of the bowl. Now we're going to make this delicious custard. Now for the custard, in a large bowl, I've taken 4 eggs, which are at room temperature. You can just keep the eggs out for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then we're going to whisk it well. After that, we're going to add 2 cups or 500 ml of milk. The milk preferably also can be at room temperature. It doesn't have to be boiling hot or warm. Just let it be at room temperature.
Add that in. Then we're going to add about 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence or vanilla extract. Again, whisk all of this well, and we're going to add about half a cup of sugar or 64 grams of sugar. Now you can taste the liquid, and if you feel that you want it a little more on the sweeter side, then you can increase the amount of sugar to about, say, 3/4 of a cup or 1 cup, depending upon how sweet you would like the custard to be. Now we're going to whisk all of this really well till all of the sugar dissolves. Now, if you want a very smooth custard, my tip would be that you strain it to any strainer or sieve which is very, very fine. You can do it about twice or thrice. That way it will give you a very, very fine liquid. And then just pour it into these ramekins which have been buttered and into which we have poured the caramel, and the caramel also solidifies. Now what we have to do is boil some water because we're going to prepare a water bath. So keep these ramekins in a deep tray. And then we're going to boil water and pour this water into the base of the tray. Also keep the oven ready. We don't have to preheat the oven. So once the water is nice and boiled, you have to pour it very carefully. Please take care. Be careful. The water is very hot. Very gently, or with the help of someone at home, just pour it into the tray and then place the ramekins. And then we're just going to bake this for about 40 to 45 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius, which is around 320 degrees Fahrenheit, for a good 40 to 45 minutes. Now, I like to give it a little toasty effect. This is totally optional, but I like to put on the toast button on my oven because I like the bottom of the custard also to be a little bit toasty. That's totally optional. You don't have to do it. Now, once it is done, take it out of the oven and let it cool down completely to room temperature for at least 10 to 15 minutes. After that, just put some plastic wrap, or you can just cover it with a lid of steel or anything that you cover, your bowls with, and let them and refrigerate them for a good 3 to 4 hours. And now finally, after waiting patiently for 3 to 4 hours, comes the moment of truth. So you can unlid it or take out the plastic wrap. Then with a very, very sharp knife, just run it right down to the bottom with the sharp knife around all the edges. This is because we want to loosen it up. If it's stuck to the side, we have buttered the ramekins. Then place a plate on top very gently, turn it over, then tap it down. You can actually feel the custard loosening up, and then very gently just lift up the lid, and there it is. Your caramel custard is all ready to eat. Now, I said I like this very light color, but you can go with the darker caramel too. And this is the second one. Friends, you have to make this to believe it. It is really, really simply delicious. And when it's cold, it tastes much better. It's just chilled from the fridge. And then all you have to do is just eat it and enjoy it after a nice meal or anytime hunger strikes. My family just loved it, and they said they want me to make it again and again and again. So I hope you liked today's caramel custard easy recipe. Now you can see that I've got a little bit of a darker tinge. What I did is a little bit of the caramel was left in the bowl or the ramekin, so I just heated it up in my microwave and I poured it over the caramel custard, and that's why it has got a little bit of a darker tinge. So I hope you give this recipe a try, and do let me know in the comments box below how your caramel custard turned out. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a big like. I need those thumbs up to keep my channel going. please do support Akshata's recipes. And of course, please hit the subscribe button and become a part of Akshata's recipes family. Once you have subscribed, do click the bell. So every time I put up a new video, you will get a message that Akshata has put up a new recipe. And I'm always coming up with new recipes, easy recipes, quick recipes, and delicious recipes. And of course, friends, don't forget to share my channel with family and friends. Spread the word about my channel. And most importantly, thank you so much for stopping by, for watching my videos, and being a part of Akshata's Recipes family. I will catch you in my next video with a recipe or a vlog or something really fun. Till then, take care. Have a great day. Bye.